Imagine this. Endless expanses of the Sahara Desert, not with sand dunes, but with gleaming solar panels, stretching as far as the eye can see. This isn't a sci-fi movie. It's a very real possibility that could change our world. What if this vast, sun-drenched landscape became the powerhouse for an entire continent? What happens if the Sahara powers all of Europe? Let's call it the Solar Picture Massive Solar Farms, built and managed by neutral international consortiums, dotting the desert landscapes of countries like Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia. These aren't just any solar farms. They're technological marvels, generating immense amounts of clean energy. The real magic, though, is how this power gets to where it's needed. Under the Mediterranean Sea, a network of high voltage, direct current cables snakes its way north, connecting North Africa directly to the European grid, from Spain all the way to Norway. The most immediate and dramatic impact, Europe could potentially end its dependence on fossil fuels, particularly natural gas, almost overnight. This would be a monumental shift in global geopolitics. The power dynamic that has defined international relations for decades would be completely redrawn. Countries would no longer be at the mercy of volatile gas prices or political pressures from energy-rich nations. Instead, energy security would be based on something far more predictable and abundant: sunshine. This shift fosters what we could call solar diplomacy, where cooperation on renewable energy becomes the new currency of international power. This renewable revolution would have incredible benefits for the climate. By replacing fossil fuels with clean solar power, Europe could drastically cut its carbon emissions, taking a giant leap toward its climate goals. But it's not just about Europe. The North African nations hosting these solar farms would see a massive economic boom. We're talking about billions of dollars in investment, creating jobs and fostering new industries. Local nomadic tribes who have roamed the desert for centuries might find new roles as highly skilled solar technicians, maintaining the very panels that now occupy their ancestral lands. This creates a path to prosperity and technological advancement for the entire region. But let's be realistic. A project of this scale isn't without its challenges. It's a massive engineering feat. Laying thousands of kilometers of undersea cable is complex and expensive. And what about the desert itself? Building vast solar farms would have a significant environmental impact on the delicate desert ecosystem. We'd have to find ways to build sustainably, minimizing our footprint and protecting the unique biodiversity of the Sahara. Then there's the sand. The Sahara is famous for its powerful sandstorms, or haboops. These storms could bury entire sections of the solar farms in minutes, requiring constant and potentially dangerous cleaning and maintenance. Imagine teams of robotic cleaners and human crews working around the clock to keep the panels clear. Sabotage also becomes a real threat. With so much power concentrated in one area, these facilities would become critical infrastructure, prime targets for those who wish to disrupt Europe's energy supply. Security would need to be airtight. The social and political landscape would also be transformed. This project could redraw migration routes. With new economic opportunities in North Africa, the flow of climate refugees seeking a better life in Europe might shift. People might find work and stability closer to home, building a brighter future in their own countries. However, this also brings up questions of energy justice. Who truly owns this energy? Will the profits be shared equitably? It's crucial that the local communities who live on this land benefit directly from the wealth it generates and aren't just displaced or exploited. We must ensure this isn't a new form of energy colonialism, but a true partnership. The benefits could even trickle down to your daily life in surprising ways. Energy is a huge operational cost for many businesses, especially data centers. Think about companies like Netflix, Google, or Amazon. With a massive influx of cheaper, cleaner energy, their operating costs could plummet. And when a company saves money, that can translate into lower prices for consumers. It's entirely possible that your Netflix subscription could drop by 15% or more. simply because the servers that stream your favorite shows are now powered by the Sahara's relentless sun instead of expensive Russian gas. So, how would this actually work? The technology is largely already here. Concentrated solar power, CSP plants use mirrors to focus sunlight, heating a fluid that drives a turbine, allowing them to store heat and generate power even after the sun sets. Paired with vast fields of traditional photovoltaic panels, this creates a reliable 24/7 power source. The undersea cables, known as HVDC links, are also a proven technology, capable of transmitting huge amounts of electricity over long distances with minimal loss. The biggest hurdle isn't technology, it's politics. It would require unprecedented international cooperation, trust, and a shared vision for a sustainable future. This solar superhighway represents more than just a new way to power our homes. It's a blueprint for a different kind of world, one that's more interconnected, more sustainable, and less dependent on the finite resources that have driven so much conflict. It's a future where the sun that shines on one continent can light up another, creating a shared prosperity built not on what we extract from the earth, but on the limitless energy it gives us freely. It's a bold, ambitious idea, but in a world facing a climate crisis and geopolitical instability, bold and ambitious ideas are exactly what we need. What do you think? Is a solar-powered Europe a utopian dream or an achievable reality? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into our possible energy future, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration of the ideas shaping our world. See you next time.